hold on, stop the presses. We here to talk about this. I seen this article. I'm like, oh, I'm talking about this right now. So apparently, J. Cole's disc 2 track 2, which was a good song. I'm here for the fall off. I know niggas is giving hate, academics is critiquing it or whatever. I'm here for it. I have a new appreciation for J. Cole. Hey, in the beginning, I was there. I was there with academics calling this nigga NyQuil Cole. I was there. But honestly, listening to the music, vibing with him, I had to go back, do my research, sit down a little bit. I'm like, nah, J. Cole smooth. He tough. He tough. So yeah, and I enjoyed his projects. I wasn't the biggest fan of Mike Delete Late. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't the biggest fan. I don't even think I reviewed that motherfucker. I wasn't the biggest fan of this shit. But his projects, his albums, honestly, I enjoy them a lot. And even hearing disc 2 track 2, which at this point people are theorizing that we might get a double disc for this album because he's been promoting this might be the final project. He's been recording a lot. And even though a lot of the time I don't believe rappers when they say this is my final album, J. Cole is one of those people I might give some credence to that this might actually be the final project. So we will see. Yeah. But besides all of that, sorry, I heard some bullshit. But besides all of that, we will see. But the fact that this allegedly was meant to be for a Drake and Kanye West collab album is crazy. So I guess we were getting that. Because remember when Kanye and Drake had their beef or whatever. Then they do like the Larry Hoover benefit concert. Anyways, whatever happened. They did whatever they did. Kanye was on Breakfast Club too. Like we were supposed to have a collab album called Wolves or whatever the fuck. So apparently this was actually gonna happen. I just thought Kanye was talking out of his ass. Now, yeah. So if you look at Drake, and especially in the beginning of his career, you could see the Kanye West influence. I'm not gonna disrespect that. As much as Kanye is crazy and he does some wild things, motherfucker, like especially in the beginning, musical genius. Great albums. His albums still hold up to this day. If you really, I know he hasn't, if you have not sat down and listened to some of Kanye's early work, bro, you gonna sit there and say that man is talented. You see glimpses of it in his craziness. You see glimpses. Again, I did not hate Vultures 1. Because you get glimpses. But just because I have a soft spot for the music of Kanye West does not mean this motherfucker ain't crazy. So so again, when did their beef really kick off? During like Scorpion, right? So let's say like 2018. I don't know if they like friends or cool or whatever the fuck they is now. But again, from all then, so we could have been had this project. We could have been had this. That's insane to me. And J. Cole just had this beat in the tuck? Hold on. Anyway, so yeah, a couple of days ago, J. Cole fans feasted as the Dreamville rapper dropped a new single to on top of the massive album announcement. His anxiously awaited LP, The Fall Off, is slated to release on February 6th. You know, clock it, we here for it. Hey, listen, the females that taught me this, I'll be doing this shit now. But anyways, as for the song, it arrived alongside a cinematic music video and has received mostly rave reviews. I enjoyed it. Very good song. I ain't here to break that shit down because I probably missed some shit. If you don't understand the song, he basically raps in reverse of his life. And I just thought it was dope. I really thought it was dope. Some artistic shit. It was cool. Like, yeah, people think he was dissing Jay-Z a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With the whole... I signed to the the greatest MC, the one that I will subdue later or whatever the fuck. So niggas like, oh shit. And by the way, there has to be more talked about that Jay-Z J. Cole relation, cause for like something happened there. Something happened there. But anyways, many listeners have also pointed out that it features a leaked beat from Drake and Kanye West's collab album Wolves. Per Billboard, the project was ultimately scrapped. It's the beat, right? It's not the teaser. I hope it's not the teaser song. But anyways, this isn't Drake's only tie to the fall off. However, it's weird. I wonder if we're gonna get a Drake feature on there and a Kendrick feature. I still want it, but anyways, because it was reported before they're supposed to be on his project before this whole first person shooter not like us type of situation. But anyways. Blah blah blah. Only time. However, for now it remains a mystery who will be featured on the album. But A recent social media post by Fierce has managed to spark some online speculation. The producer slash songwriter, known for the work with Drake on songs like Push Ups and Family Matters, shared J. Cole's album trailer on Instagram yesterday or beforehand. This resulted in theories that he had a hand in the production of the album. Some even speculated that the Toronto rapper himself could make an appearance. We been said this. That motherfucker who worked on Family Matters and Push-Ups didn't have to tell us this. Anyways, this remains to be seen. Shortly before Cole announced the album, Rory and Mal also claimed that Drake and Kendrick were featured on the project. Allegedly, Cole had to record the project due to their beef. Yet, this is a quote from Mal. Yes, Kendrick was on the album and Drake was on the album, he said at the time. Well, which is why we didn't get the album, because now he got to go do his whole album over. Cole's new music video features a heartfelt message from him to his fans about the creation of The Fall Off. In it, he makes apparent just how much he's put into it. For the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted with one intention, a personal challenge to myself to create my best work. It reads in part. To do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. I had, oh, that was hard, sorry. That was hard. That was poetic. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this. But despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owed it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owed it to hip-hop. Is this really like, I get the speculation and fair, fine, dude worked on it, but why do y'all assume this beat was meant for the Drake and Kanye West collab album? That's the only thing I'm missing, and that's where I want like a little bit more proof, just because dude worked on it and allegedly there was supposed to be a project, and maybe he did make the beat for them, but it just didn't get used. Listen, niggas send beats to a lot of people a lot of the time. Sometimes, if a rapper doesn't use it, it is what it is. And then whoever uses it, they get it. We get some situations like, I forgot what song it was with J. Cole. Or was it Exchange and Rambo? Anyways, there was a song that J. Cole had and Bryson Tiller had that used the exact same beat. And it was like, oh. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it does happen sometimes. So yeah, but these niggas be sending beats to a lot of niggas. It's just who bites first. I feel like that's what it is at the end of the day. But anyways, we'll see exactly what goes on with the little situation. But I'm excited for the fall off. Nevertheless, we'll see what we get from it. But besides that, what do y'all think? Y'all believe this was supposed to be for Drake and Kanye? But hey, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Shalom, zoom, peace, y'all, else gang. Aye.